every single night. I finally was able to just rest and get some sleep this weekend. So I'm now on Iron Flame, rereading it. And it's so funny because I'm enjoying rereading Iron Flame more than I was enjoying rereading Fourth Wit. And that was different for me when I first read it. I don't know why. I think it's the arguing. It's Dane's insufferable way of trying to protect Violet that I'm like, I can't go away, Dane. Go away. And I remember being annoyed with Violet throughout this whole entire book because she doesn't trust Xaden. But it doesn't annoy me so much anymore knowing, I guess it's weird. It's weird. And I think I'm just, instead of worrying about them like being together and talking and stuff, I'm more focused on what she's trying to do to help and all the information she's trying to gather. So I'm enjoying it more now that I know, now that I know what's going to happen. I'm not focused solely on they just need to make up. She needs to just trust him. It's kind of interesting rereading a book and having different perspectives the second time around. Trying to holler at me. You just don't care. Ooh, ooh, there's a party over there. Head down tonight. S Club. There ain't no party like an S Club party.
Wanna be fine, melt to the ground, girl, I'm right. I'm catching all the quick in. I'm being a mermaid, so let me know. Ooh la la!
That didn't work out this morning. I was awake from 12:30 to 3:30-ish, probably 3:30. And then heard Todd get called in at 4. And then Knox started to puke at 5:30. I'm so tired of not sleeping. While I was awake, I read Iron Flame, and I think the vulnerability is probably why I like this part so much. Is I was excited for the torture part. Not getting tortured, but what happens after. What Dane does and what Xaden says, Mother says, everything just out in the open. It's like a relief. That's probably my favorite part of the book. Anyway, let's see if I can survive the day.
I lived on my memory, you don't go extraordinary yet. That you married me for the last day of trust. I didn't know, no. I could be like an extraordinary. I marry you, and I don't know where. I can marry you any day. So, hey, I can marry you. I can marry you last year. I can marry you. I can marry you any day.
Woohoo! Yeah. Wow.
Okay? Let's get into it. Nasty boys. Call me. Hey, let's work. All you nasty boys.
Thank God I reread this because I totally blocked out or totally forgot about runes and how to temper the magic into a rune. I was just like, I guess I just glossed over it like it didn't matter. But clearly it matters. They're like going in depth with it, and then knowing the end of Iron Flame, I'm like, so I'm like highlighting like crazy. I highlighted, and then like I was ordering my lunch and I was waiting in line, and I'm still reading on the Kindle app on my phone and highlighting. Is this the answer to not turning so venin? Because the more power a venin uses, the more venin they get. So, but if they had the rune and it was tethered to something else other than themselves, I don't know, we'll have to see.
In the muck. Yuck. Fox is quick. He will get Mac out of the muck. Yes, Mac will fit in this red bin.
Yes.
Quack, quack, quack. It is fun for Mac to get wet.
Good job.
What do? Hello. Your hair looks smells stinky.
Oh, really?
She smiled.
She's scared of me.
At this faster pedal speed, making sure you're still at your sweet spot between easy and hard. This is your first working song.
Hi, so I finished my reread and I have some thoughts, and I don't have anybody to talk to about this, so I'm just gonna blab about it. You can skip if you want, but I just need to get this off my chest. Okay, so as I said, that with my reread, I felt differently about both books. The first time I read Fourth Wing, loved it. Second time I read it, I was so annoyed and ready for it to be done, all because of Dane. Dane is absolutely insufferable. And it's funny seeing more people like making videos about their reread, and they say this exact same thing. And then get to Iron Flame, and I truly love Iron Flame. When I first read it, I did truly love it. And then the end like pissed me off so bad that I was just like, ugh, screw that book. Rereading it and knowing what the ending is, I was prepared, and there was so much information that I highlighted thinking that, okay, this might pertain to Onyx Storm. I paid attention a lot more to certain things, powers, and that sort of stuff. So I really enjoyed rereading Iron Flame. I am so excited for Onyx Storm. And I have some prediction I wrote down. So I have like 5-ish predictions, but they kind of like intertwine. Lilith Sorrengail is Venin. I think that they were working on a cure. Noland and Violet's dad were researching and trying to make a cure for her. And I think that they possibly found a cure, or like a way like to make a cure or whatever, and they gave it to Lilith while she was pregnant with Violet, and it didn't end up doing anything for her. So they're like, well, there's no cure, we can't do anything, you know, we've tried everything. But it ended up absorbing into Violet, and she somehow is the cure. And the effects of that is why her hair is silver. With that, I think like Violet's signet that she currently has, that has something to do with the cure, and we just don't know it yet. But her second signet, I have different ideas. It could be like intrinsic, and I was thinking like maybe she reads minds, kind of like Xaden, but I feel like that would be more anticlimactic for her to read minds because Xaden does. He reads intentions, but still it's like in the realm of that. So I don't know that's necessarily it. I was thinking truthsayer because she's always looking for the truth. She hates liars. She can't stand people when they lie to her. Always talking about the truth, always trying to get all the information. Or a distance wielder. Xaden does say that there hasn't been a distance wielder in centuries, and she always says, I need to be there. I need to be there for my friends. I need to be there for Xaden. I need to be faster. I need to run faster. I have to run every day to get faster. She's always talking about getting somewhere quickly or being there right then and there or something that has to do with trying to get to that specific place as fast as she can. And I think distance wielding would be perfect. And then Brennan. I think something is gonna go wrong with Brennan. I think Naolan is Venin and a powerful Venin. And I think he's trying some way to get a cure for him or whatever, and that he will betray his family and friends to save him. I think we're gonna learn more about Bodhi. I think because Xaden is, spoiler alert, is now Venin, he is going to distance himself and have like self-pity. Violet is gonna be like trying all she can to find a cure, trying to figure it out, and he's gonna push her away. While he's pushing her away, she is confiding in Bodhi because Bodhi is his cousin and knows him best. They describe him as looking exactly like Xaden, but with softer features. Possibly Bodhi has some feelings for Violet, but can't act on them because he is a very loyal cousin and friend to Xaden, that he would never cross that line. I don't know, but I feel like we're gonna learn and see more of Bodhi. I can't explain the feeling of how books make me feel. I've always been a person that just lives inside her own head, whether it's bad or good. But I've always been someone that like daydreams, thinks about like this fantasy life in my head. And that's why I've always like loved Disney movies and stuff like that, because it just kind of like takes me away from reality. Getting into fantasy books, and especially romantasy books, it is so comforting to go into a book, feel like you're a part of this book and you're a part of the world that you're reading. It just gives you, I don't know, it's just so hard to explain the comforting feeling that you have when you're reading something that you truly and deeply enjoy. I've read so much last year because I finally found the genre that I'm obsessed with and truly love. But I would read like mostly thrillers. I do enjoy a good thriller, but there's nothing like a brand new fantasy world. And I'm so excited for Onyx Storm. I'm so excited. Yeah, those are my thoughts. Let's continue our regular programming, shall we?